Hi, welcome to my channel, Emmy Reacts, where I'm watching TV shows and movies for the first time. Today I am continuing my Breaking Bad journey with Breaking Bad Season 5, Episode 6, titled Buyout. It's been a few hours since I watched Episode 5. I was debating if I wanted to watch the next episode today, because that was a really, really intense ending to the last episode. To an episode that was I don't want to say stressful, it was just, there's a lot going on, a lot of high energy, high anxiety episode with them trying to get the methylamine from the train, so making sure that this train stopped in the right time and that they had enough time to get the methylamine and replace it with the water and do all that, working with Todd, the guy from the pest control company, and coordinating all that. It was really fun, high energy show to watch from up in all that part of the episode. So really good episode from that perspective. But then when they got finished with it and saw the little kids standing there at the end watching them, my first thought was oh no, what are they going to do? The kids saw them, but they could have figured something out. But then Todd just whipped out his gun and shot him. Really I needed to take a breather, take a step back. But I'm just so curious to see what happens next from here. Like I was saying in my last reaction, now it's more likely that they'll be caught, or might be some fallout from what they did. Because otherwise, it was, like I said, they could have saved it. It could have been fine. But I feel like this makes it even harder now that he did that. So, super curious to see where things go, and I couldn't wait. So excited to see where things go, or anxious, I should say. Skylar and Walt are still at odds. Understandably, she does not trust the kids in this environment that he's created with this job that he does. So they're still at Marie and Hank's, but I don't know how long she expects them to stay there for, if he's going to do this forever. I don't know. We'll see how that continues to play out with them, and just in general with Hank. Well, he's not, I guess, specifically continuing the investigation because he now oversees the whole department or whatever, but Gomez still is, and still Hank is overseeing everything, so that part of it is going to keep going as well. So lots to get into. Super excited to see where things go next. So let's just dive into episode 6. Are we picking up basically right where we left off? What'd they do with the kid? Did they just leave him there? I hope not. Oh, Jesse's gonna feel sick about this. Oh, is that the kid in there? No. Did they put him in the dirt in the truck that the other guy had? What am I looking at? Is that his bike? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have watched this right away. They're taking apart the pieces to do the dissolve. Are they gonna dissolve the kid too? That's messed up if that's what they're gonna do. Are you just not saying anything to each other? Where's Jesse? Did he storm off? I would have. I know Walt didn't directly do it, but I'm hoping he also has feelings about this. What was that guy thinking, just doing that right away? This is make me want to cry, especially seeing their faces. Yeah. Don't you even talk to him.
You guys didn't tell me this stuff smells like cat piss.
We're not gonna just pal around here, sir.
Man, shit happens, huh?
Yes. That's my Jesse. Yes. Shit happens. That's all he had to say for that. She killed a kid. What was he doing before this? Obviously, he didn't have a good record if he so easily went along with this.
I'm sorry, but I had to do it.
No, you didn't.
Obviously, I guess you see it different. This all day going over and over it in my head, and it was the only way. Well, it's not like I wanted to.
You seemed like you
did. He
did.
was on a dirt bike. He could have just gunned it and been gone before we even had a chance to blink. I saw a threat, and I took care of it the only way that I could.
A threat?
A kid.
The kid was waving at us.
Yeah.
He wasn't going anywhere. He was saying hi.
Hey, but you don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
And he made us. If I hadn't done what I did, the whole mission would have failed. I'm real sorry. I really am, but
You still defending what he did?
Did I make a mistake? At the end of the day, it was him or us, and I chose us. And I would do it again.
Woof.
Look, why don't you step outside for a few minutes so we can talk this through?
I just want to make sure that you know that my priority is this business.
Well, clearly.
All right, if you could just see that, I'm motivated, and I've got connections. Here, my uncle's got his hookups in prison who I think could be a real help to us.
Yeah, so he has, he's
That dude? Whack job.
Let's just stick to the facts here.
How about the fact that he shot a kid?
But what if he told somebody? We can't know what someone would have...
Exactly. We can't know because Ricky Hitler there shot him. Us three should have had a discussion about it. We would have figured it out. What was that crap about his uncle with the prison connections? It's just some bullshit intimidation move. Come
I
on.
don't think that.
It came up in the background I did on him. Didn't worry me then. He's just flexing.
Oh, is that what he was doing? Okay.
One, we fire Todd. I'm not a fan of this option, seeing that he knows way too much about this business at this point. And we'd most likely have to pay him to keep quiet. And God only knows we've got enough of that going on. Two, we dispose of him.
Oh. I mean, if he does that to kids...
Which leaves us option three. We keep him on payroll, the lab, and so forth. We keep him close, under our control. Shall we vote?
I vote 3, kid.
It's kind of, unfortunately, the option you have to do, right? Oof, that sucks, though.
You're still in.
You guys totally made it right.
The next time you bring a gun to a job without telling me, I will stick it up your ass sideways.
I believe him.
You understand?
That's what Mike's upset about. I just don't like that that's how things ended. Is this one of those things where Jesse's gonna take matters into his own hands still or something? Oh, he kept the tarantula? That's... just let it go. This guy's creepy. Who or what are we staking out?
Anything going on?
No, he's just hanging out with his granddaughter.
Oh, are they watching...
Isn't that sweet?
following Mike? I bet he knows they're watching him. He's gonna write something to them. Yeah.
It's a dead drop. A dead drop. He just stashed something underneath that trash can.
I think it said fuck you. Is there gonna come the day where Mike doesn't outsmart the DEA? Yeah.
It's not my fault that Murtha's got his panties in a twist.
Oh yeah, they bugged Hank.
Bastard just screwing with us now. How they make you guys? What'd you do?
We honked our horns and yelled, "Yoo-hoo!" What do you mean? What did we do? This guy is slippery as hell. He's been throwing every tail we put on him. The guy's a pro.
Yeah, well, even pros make mistakes.
And they're just waiting for the mistake.
These days, our pal Airman Trout's gonna slip up. Just gotta be there when he does.
How's it going? Oh, you know, she is just the sweetest little baby ever born. Yes, she
He does really seem like it. In the 4 seconds they show
I
up for
don't-
each episode.
See much of Flynn. More importantly, how are you doing? I'm okay. How's the therapy?
How's your guy? Peter.
Peter.
He's feel like I'm making progress.
That's great. Whoa. Hey, what is it?
Was Skylar too now?
Holly, and then we'll talk about this.
I don't always know
And how about you just talk to me?
what's real and what's not.
Tell me what's going on.
I just need to make the right decision. I need them to be safe.
Oh, well, yeah.
They're safe. Of course they are.
I just want to be with them.
Okay, no, this is true emotion.
Skylar, you gotta tell me what's going on. I know you think I have a big mouth sometimes.
Well, she literally can't
What
tell
if
you.
felt like you couldn't talk to me. I don't know what I'd
Because
do.
you would tell Hank.
So what's this about the kids not being safe? Safe from what?
There are things you just don't know.
She really
That if
wants
you
to
knew,
be able to tell her.
you'd never speak to me again.
Try me.
Oh, boy.
Skylar, you have to forgive yourself for Ted.
What?
You can't keep beating yourself up over some stupid little affair. Cannot stand to watch you torture
Thinks it's
yourself.
just
like
about
You
that.
have to forgive yourself, Skylar.
Marie's such a good sister trying to help.
Doesn't it feel good to get that off your chest?
She thinks that that's all it is.
Oh, yeah.
Why would that
Feel better.
mean that they're not safe with them, though? Oh, I wish Skylar would be able to talk to someone about it.
Smells and tastes similar.
Their little bag lunches.
Yeah, breaking news into our newsroom. We've just learned that police
Oh, no.
are now expanding their search for a missing McKinley County boy after 4 days with no leads.
You're not gonna find anything.
Sharp was last seen riding his dirt bike into the desert behind his house. Investigators are asking...
Nothing can change this.
That's just the kid's parents.
I know. Now, finally, We're self-sufficient. Finally, we have everything that we need and no one to answer to except ourselves.
She had to kill a kid to get there.
Year and a half, once we've cooked through this methylamine and made our money, there will be plenty of time for soul searching. Until then,
Is he saying they'll be done?
we run our business our way and make sure that this never happens again. Okay? I'll finish this up. Why don't you go on home?
You sure?
Absolutely.
I just want to hug him always. He feels things so deeply about this kind of stuff. I still feel like he's going to go do something to Todd. I don't feel like Walt really does care that much. Because he's whistling, like happy whistles. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just leaving.
Who's he talking to? Yeah, Walt, you seem real torn up about the kid.
What are you doing here?
I'm delivering the batch. What are you doing here?
Might as well get this over with. Come in, join us.
Did Jesse do something?
Hey.
What's going on?
Cars. Just since this morning, I threw 3 separate tales, all DEA.
What?
Feds have been all over me. The DEA, in particular, your peach of a brother-in-law, has taken a keen interest in my activities.
You're just telling me this now? Forgive me for not having complete confidence. You know this can't go on, right?
I know.
Oh.
And I've already decided I'm out.
Oh. Can they do the business without Mike?
Okay, well, sorry to see you go, Mike.
Apparently.
But I really don't see any other way.
Walt
And neither do I.
I trust that you'll bring Jesse up to speed on your side of the business.
Yeah, about that.
Does Jesse want out?
Actually, Mr. White, I'm out too.
The kid was too much for him.
You're what?
I get that. Oh, look at his little face.
I don't think I can do this anymore, so, I'm retiring, I guess.
Good for you, Jesse. Let him do it.
That methylamine, when cooked, is worth nearly $300 million.
Oof.
And you're telling me that you're willing to walk away from that?
We're walking away from the meth, not the methylamine. Jesse and I'll be taking our 2/3 and we're selling it. I've got a connection.
Why don't you do that too, Walt?
Pay off my guys in lockup, and then I will be going on my way.
I think this is a great
Jesse too.
way to wrap things up.
You can come in on this with us. Of course, you are free to hold on to your third and keep cooking.
You'll be selling to my competitors.
It's a big country, Walter. Whole lot of meth heads.
Why are you
Pennies on the dollar, Jesse. And that's what you're gonna sell out for.
You see how much
Pennies.
the toll that this is taking on him?
Why?
$5 million isn't pennies. Are we in the meth business or the money business?
Yes.
Relax, kid. There's no one there.
What did they decide? Wow, Walt and Jesse are splitting up. These the people buying?
Shall we talk money? That one's free. The price for the rest is $15,000 per. 665 gallons, that's $9,975,000. Although I would prefer you round it up to 10. Makes it easier for my partner and I to split. Be good?
Oh, it really does look like water in there.
I gotta tell you, this is worth it just to get that blue stuff of yours off the market. The blue stuff will be off the market, right?
What did Walt decide?
That's not all the methylamine, is it?
Yeah, he's figuring.
You two have a partner you haven't mentioned?
This other party wouldn't be a problem for you. His territory won't impact yours.
You see, that doesn't work for me. I'm not just buying this for the supply. I'm buying this for the demand. I'm looking to increase my market share here, Mike. I want you to tell me that Fring's Blue will be off the streets.
Otherwise, they're not buying?
Here's a new deal for you. Then I'll pay you $15K a gallon for the full 1,000 gallons. Not a drop less.
He brings the Heisenberg hat right inside now. He's so confused to be going there, understandably.
She's not here. Nobody's here.
Mike's connection won't buy mine and Mike's shares of the methylamine unless he gets your share too.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he's holding on to
Yeah. When you started this thing, did you ever dream of having $5 million? I know for a fact that you didn't. I know for a fact all you needed was $737,000.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look, if selling the methylamine now means that no one else ever gets killed, then I vote for that, man. Hands down. You'd be out. You could spend time with
You
your
could
family.
get your
no more
kids
worrying about them
back.
getting hurt. Isn't this what you've been working for?
I have not been working this hard just to sell out.
It's not selling out.
Yes, it is, Jesse.
Don't you want your family back, man?
Have suffered and bled, literally, for this business. And I will not throw it away for nothing.
$5 million isn't nothing.
Yeah.
Jesse, have you heard of a company called Gray Matter?
Oh, it goes back to that.
Well, I co-founded it in grad school with a couple of friends of mine. Just small time. We had a couple patents pending. Of course, we all knew the potential. Something happened between the three of us, and personal reasons, I decided to leave the company. And I sold my share to my two partners. I took a buyout.
So this is
for $5,000.
reminding him of that.
Care to guess what that company is worth now?
Millions?
Billions. With a B.
This is not the same.
I sold my kid's birthright for a few months' rent.
This isn't the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm with Jesse.
Jesse, you asked me if I was in the meth
Pride.
business or the money business. Neither. I'm in the empire business.
He wants to make billions just to stick it to Gray Matter. That's what this is all about, and that's why he can't give it up. I get it now.
Is a meth empire really something to be that proud of?
Jesse's asking the right questions. This is their first time meeting since, like, the very first season?
Skylar, you remember Jesse? Jesse? It's my wife, Skylar.
Hey, Mrs. White, you have a lovely home.
He's...
I was just heading out.
Why don't you stay for dinner?
Nah, Mr. White, I'm gonna go.
Stay.
Oh.
It's okay with us, isn't it, Skylar? We don't have anything special planned tonight.
She just looks so stressed all the time now.
Sure. Why not?
She said she'd do it. She'd be whoever he wanted if the kids weren't there. Oh, now he's just, like, controlling and manipulating everyone around him. Oh, Jesse. He's so polite. This is such an awkward dinner.
These are great green beans, Mrs. White. I like that you got the slivered almonds going.
You put lemon in there too?
They are from the deli at Albertsons.
Oh. Oh. Good work on your shopping then, because these are choice.
Oh, yeah. Girl, pour that wine.
I eat a lot of frozen stuff. Pictures are always so awesome. The cheese gets all scabby on top, and it's like you're eating a scab.
Ew, Jesse.
What's that
Learn
about?
how to cook.
Yo, whatever happened to truth in advertising? You know?
You're trying real hard there, buddy. Why does he look so paranoid?
How's business? The car wash. Mr. White said it's going really well. You're a great manager.
He did, huh?
Yeah, he said you got it running like a machine.
Tyler, Jesse is really nice, I promise.
What else did he tell you about me?
Oh, it's a trap.
It's good stuff. Really good stuff.
Did you also tell him about my affair?
Oh. Jesse's face. Oh, boy.
May I please be excused?
You know, my kids are gone.
Thank God.
No, I don't mean they're out for the night. They're gone. She made me kick my own kids out of the house.
Because she doesn't feel safe with you.
She told me that she was counting the days until my cancer came back.
Oh, I forgot that she said that, yeah.
My wife is waiting for me to die.
Or stop the drug business.
This business is all I have left now. It's all I have.
Oh boy, he took that in a really different way.
And you want to take it away from me.
That is some form of gaslighting / like narcissism turning the truth around. Ugh.
I thought you might try something stupid.
That's just been
Don't
waiting.
bother, Walter. Come join me in the office.
He's just gonna steal it.
I don't think so. It's not a request. This deal's going down tomorrow. It's happening. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Got it? You and I are going to spend the rest of the night together in this office. When the deal is done, you'll get your money. I guarantee that.
Let me cook it. I'll double your 5 and you still walk.
You know, I have never seen anybody work so hard not to get $5 million.
Seriously.
You need to listen to me.
No, Walter, the last thing I need to do is listen to you. Now sit down.
Something's gonna happen. Does Mike die? Is Walt gonna somehow figure out a way to kill Mike? I don't know. Did they just sit there awake all night? Goodness.
All right. I've got something I need to attend to before this deal happens. I'm gonna have to restrain you.
You gotta be kidding.
Arms out to the side, up.
You didn't do that when you first came in?
Sorry.
Oh, I feel like that's something that he'll be able to figure out how to get out of. That's what I'm saying, Mike. Did you do your due diligence? Because I want this deal to go through, because I want Walt to be done. Oh, can you reach it to break the glass? Is that what he's thinking? Uh-oh. Uh-huh. It's gonna do... What is he gonna do? Gonna do something dumb like shock... What? Like shock and burn the plastic? Exposing the wires. What's gonna happen? You're gonna shock it? Gonna mess up your hand? Yeah, it's gonna create a little fire. Melt it down. And how would you do the underside? Ow! Ouchie. Well, that didn't work,
we're
Mike.
here to discuss your illegal harassment of my clients.
Does that sound right to you?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
The poor man can't even spend a few minutes with his granddaughter without you guys quivering in the bushes, and it's taking a toll on his mental and physical well-being.
Client looks fine to me.
Now, you guys don't even have warrants for these tales, do you?
Theoretically, these tales you refer to would be completely within the bounds of the law.
However, I would counter that an open-ended, unrestricted surveillance like this amounts to stalking, which is illegal. I have filed for a temporary restraining order against the DEA on behalf of Mr. Ehrmantraut.
Where'd you get your law degree, Goodman? The same clown college you got that suit?
Hey, he's a good lawyer.
You know what Judge Papadumian hates? Police harassment of a senior citizen.
Of a senior citizen.
Expect a visit from the sheriff, agents.
So what do we do?
Well, not a lot of choice, we back them off. Let's see what they're playing at here, but if Ehrmantraut wants a fight, he's gonna get one.
Just gonna go after him
That was a
harder.
hell of a gamble. He's right about that TRO. It's gonna get tossed. Too sweet. Meanwhile, Schrader's hard-on for you just reached Uncle Milty
Yeah, she made him
proportions.
even more of a target.
Have fun with that.
How much time I got?
And maybe 24 hours.
It's enough.
To disappear.
Better be.
Did Walt take all of it? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he sure did. Yeah, he's gone there, Mike.
Where is it, Mike? Well, get out of my way, you sit down.
Oh, he's still there.
Hold on, okay? Mr. White's got an idea.
Count to 3.
Mike, I'm serious. It's a good idea.
What's the idea?
You get your $5 million, we both do it, and he gets his methylamine, all right? Just hear him out.
How does he keep coming up with these ideas?
Is that true, Walter?
Whoa, look at his face. Creepy.
Everybody wins.
What is it? What's the idea? Oh, this music is spooky. We keep ending episodes right before they give me what the idea for the plan is. I want to know. I mean, I know Walt is a smart guy, but yeah, he just keeps coming up with these crazy plans off the cuff to get them out of these things. So he said he has a plan that'll make it so they each still get their $5 million and get to keep the methylamine? Is it another, switch out the product type of thing? How's that going to work, though? They'll eventually know that it's not the right product, so I don't know if that could be it. I don't know. I'm glad that Jesse wants out and wants to be done, because he has too much heart to be in this business, honestly. And it breaks my heart to see him hurt all the time. So, but I don't feel like Walt will let him. And like I said during the episode, Walt has such a way of, manipulating everyone around him to be able to get exactly what he wants. Like after that really uncomfortable dinner with the three of them, how he said, because Skylar took my family away and, all that stuff, that Jesse's now taking away his his business to his empire and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, Walt, if you just stopped, that it's the business, it's the world that he's in that is causing her to take the kids from him because she doesn't feel safe because of what he does. So if he were to just stop that, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. He's so, it's the pride, and it goes all the way back to that gray matter and how that all played out too, which is an interesting kind of full circle through line from back at the beginning of the show too, which is interesting and crazy to see. Mike has wanted to / almost killed Walt so many times in this show. So yeah, interested to see what Walt's idea is now in the next episode. So excited to move on to episode 7 and see where things go. But in the meantime, as always, thanks so much for watching with me. Bye.